JB, it looks like all of our key men are here. Gentlemen, I believe you know Mr. Walker, chairman of the board.
Now, Walt, let me tell you, before we go any further, I realize that I'm the president of this company, the man who is responsible for everything that goes on here. So I'd like to state right now, Wally, anything that happened is not my fault. There's one bright side to this whole thing, Wally. You'll be glad to know we've got someone to pin it on. Have you found Finch yet?
They're bringing him in now, sir.
Good. You'll soon see where the responsibility for this whole thing lies, Wally. When he gets here, I'll do the talking. This is a very slick youngster, Wally.
Come along, Finch. He's here, sir.
Mr. Bigley, I just
Never
want to say...
mind, I'll do the talking. Oh, by the way, you never met Mr. Walker. This is the chairman of the board.
how do you do, Mr. Walker?
No speeches, Finch. It's all settled. All I want you to do is sign a simple letter of resignation in which you accept all the blame for what has happened.
I'll be glad to, Mr. Bigley.
What's that?
I said I'll do what you said.
Sure this is one of your tricks?
No, Mr. Bigley, I'm all through with that. You see, now I'm going to leave the firm and go back to what I was doing before I came here.
What did you do, Finch?
I was a window washer.
No kid. I started as a window washer myself.
You did?
How do you think I was? A rail splitter? College man. So you were a window washer?
Yes, sir, Mr. Walker.
Call me Wally.
Okay, Wally.
Tell me, Finn.
Call me Ponty.
Okay, Ponty. Boy, it's been a long time since I've had someone around here I could talk to. How'd you get into this business?
Well, you see, Wally, I had this book.
Yeah, me too.
This is a book about how to succeed in business.
Mine was more useful. I booked bets for all the other window washers. I cleaned up a bunch of them. Should have stood in that business. 8 buildings wrecked, our stock's down 5 points. We're the laughing stock of the industry.
I know, Wally. It's ghastly.
Ponty, how could this happen? I can understand a college man pulling a boater like this, but not no window washer. Now this idea of
Oh,
yours...
wait a minute, Wally. If there's one thing I won't do, is take the credit for another man's idea. Especially when he's the boss's nephew.
You never told me you hired your nephew.
Nephew? Oh, nephew. Well, he's not actually my nephew, Wally. He's my wife's nephew. This may seem like nepotism, Wally, but I assure you it's not. I never show him any favoritism. In fact, I hate him.
But you love his ideas.
Oh, no! When Bud brought that idea to me, I thought it was a lousy idea. And when Finch brought the idea to me, I still thought it was a lousy idea. And I told him it was a lousy idea.
Then why'd you buy it?
Seemed like a good idea.
Treasure hunts, treasure girls.
Well, Vince dressed it all up. He can't deny the idea for the treasure girl was his.
That was my idea.
Not a bad one at all. But who the hell picked that bubble-headed tomato?
Oh, now don't jump to any conclusions, Wally. She's a really nice girl. You ought to talk to her.
I intend to. Well, I think I've got the whole picture. Now the question is what to do and who to do it to.
Now, Wally, before you make any hasty decisions, I'd like to say a few words.
About what?
Humanity. Even though we're all part of the cold corporate setup, deep down under our skins, there's flesh and blood. We're all brothers.
Some of us are uncles.
Now you may join the elves, my friend, and I may join the Shriners, and other men may carry cards as members of the diners. Still others wear a golden key or small three-letter pin. But I have learned there's one great club that all of us are in. They're in the Brotherhood of Man, a benevolent brotherhood of man, a noble tie that binds all human hearts and minds into one brotherhood of man. Your lifelong membership is free. He can give each brother remember that before you consider firing Mr. Bigley.
Who's considering that?
I know what's on your mind, Wally. You'd like to clear out the whole crowd from top to bottom. That's the obvious one. But just stop and think. One man may seem incompetent, another not make sense, while others seem like quite a waste of company expense. They need a brother's leadership, so please don't do them in. Remember, mediocrity is not a mortal sin. We're in the Brotherhood, a man dedicated to giving all we can. Oh, aren't you proud to be in that fraternity, the great big Brotherhood of
It's really a brother.
Oh, that noble feeling, feels like bells are pealing, down with noble feeling, oh, brother, you got me, I got you.
Oh, that noble feeling feels like bells are pealing, down with double dealing. Oh, brother, you got me, I got you. Oh, that noble feeling feels like bells are pealing, down with double dealing. Oh, brother, you got me, I got you.
Give me a break! We were always the best of friends, Max! Remember all the fun times, the parties, Ernest? You I've never liked. I can make it worth your while. No, I can't. It doesn't pay to be decent. Well, I'm not going to go. You can't make me. I'm too young to go. I'm